I am nervous for this one. Let's get down to it, everybody. It's playoff time. It is playoff time, thankfully, because it really did look like we were going to miss the playoffs at a certain point, but we didn't, and we know who it will be. It will be the Boston Bruins, the 1 seed against the 8 seed, a difference of 1 win. But they had double the amount of overtime losses that we did. Crazy. Crazy. Caulfield's contract ends this season. That's after next season. So, yeah, tick. Clock be ticking. By the way, our AHL team, the Lincoln Loan Sharks, still destroying worlds. They're taking on the Belleville Sens in the first round of the playoffs as they look to make it 3 straight Calder Cup championships. We're not going to change anything about the Lions. I think there was an argument to swap Spence and Weisblot again. But it seemed to work out pretty well as it was. Shout out to Ivar Stenberg, who is still somehow not an NHL player at an 84 overall. But we definitely got some development out of some of these guys. And Luv Harenstam is going to be pushing for that backup spot next year. We'll see if he can take home a Calder Cup to be able to do that. But let us take a look. I mean, we already did get a slight preview of the Boston Bruins mid-season. Let's see what they look like now. Let's see. Our first ever playoff series against the Bruins. And they look like this. Fabian Lysell alongside Elias Lindholm and David Pastrnak. We have beaten Austin Matthews in a series before. He's pretty much the only guy comparable, aside from McDavid, to David Pastrnak in terms of goal scoring. It's going to be a challenge. Morgan Geekie with Pavel Zacha and James Scantlebury. Scantlebury wasn't even on that top line with Pasta. That sucks. Third line, Ivan Vorobyev with Matt Poitras and Nick Bjugstad. Fourth line, Cole O'Hara with Dans Lokmelish, who, exists. he had headlines somewhat recently because of a goal that he scored. But shout out to Latvia. Cross Hanas is also there. Good old Cross Hanas. Defensively, our old pal Rasmus Sandin alongside Charlie McAvoy. And for those that missed it, we had no choice but to let go of Rasmus Sandin. He was asking for too much money. Fun fact, he had a down year compared to what he had done for us in the past. But yeah, he was asking for way too much money. We traded him to Vancouver for the 14th overall pick. He did not sign with the Canucks, went to free agency, signed with the Bruins. He's with Charlie McAvoy. Hampus Lindholm with Brandon Carlo and Ty Emberson alongside Jaden Struble. The goaltender, as you would have seen, is Jeremy Swayman. Jonas Korpisalo still in Boston. You got Jake Evans, David Kampf, and Nikita Zadorov as healthy scratches. Last year of Zadorov's deal. God help us all. All right. Let's see what happens. Game 1 after a red-hot March and April. Start of April, at least. Can we continue that hot streak here heading into the postseason? Or was all that effort for nothing? First period, 2-1 Boston. Diorio scored the opening goal. From there, it's Geekie and Hanas. We're outshot 13-8. We're down 2-1. Second period, we do tie it up. Lyndon Lakovich. Way to go, Lyndon. Continuing to add that supplementary goal scoring. Power play for the Bruins. Again, we had the top PK in the league. Basically all season long. Which is an epic jinx on my part. Although, 2 big kills there. Dude, they are destroying us in shots. Holy shit. Can we please steal this game? I mean, we can't blame Jackie for the loss if we lose this game. We're being outshot 43-25. Maybe we bring back the offensive coach at some point in this series so we can just try to fight fire with fire. Overtime in game number 1. And David Pastrnak wins it. Nick Hague was up there as one of the players of the game. I mean, I can understand why, but that feels disrespectful to Jackie, who held us in this game much longer than we ever should have been in it. 6 shots for Caulfield, no goals. It's a rough way to start a series. 8 shots in that game for Pasta. Lindholm shooting the puck a lot. Yeah. It's only one game. We won't panic yet. That's tough, though. Very, very tough. We need a much, much better performance than that. Much, much better. It's always great to see that your goalie had a better performance, save percentage-wise, but lost the game. Game 2. We lose this one, we could be in trouble. Let's see. First period. 1-0. Malcolm Spence. Not bad. Second period. Oof. Pavel Zacha crossing us again. Lyndon Lakovic scores again. Lakovic. We are tied at 2-2 and they don't have halfway to 1 million shots yet. 18 through 2 periods. Yet they're still tied, which is kind of scary. Lyndon scores again. Okay. Maybe it is a good thing he stayed as a power forward. Pavel Zacha. What is going on with the goal scorers for us? Very unlikely goal scorers, but I'm not complaining because we get the win with Nick Hague getting the game-winning goal. 4-3 final, and we take a game on the road. 2 third-liners with 3 goals, and then a defensive defenseman with the 4th goal in GWG. It's a win. It's a win. We'll save that puck, right? I still won't change anything then. Game number 3. Game number 3. First line's quiet. Yeah. But I won't change anything after a win. I've done that before, and people always get mad at me. First period. I don't understand why the goal scoring is coming from who it's coming from. But again, I'm not complaining. Hockey Kid, what's up? Malcolm Spence on the power play, Ozzy Weisblatt, and Dominic Orpik. David Pastrnak gets Boston on the board with 1 second left. 3-1. Second period. Elias Lindholm made it 3-2 before Malcolm Spence scores again. And Michael Misa makes it 5-2. Rogowski gets his first ever playoff goal, our 4th line center. Pasta scores, Bjugstad scores. It's 6-4. 2 goals in 21 seconds for Boston. Still no goals from Jake Gensel. Are we going to take game 3? Yes, we are. This has been a weird series so far, man. We get the win, though. Pasta was up there. Malcolm Spence, I guess you're miscast as a playmaker. You should have been a sniper. Go figure. Okay. Win's a win. Sandine and McAvoy shutting down the first line. I mean, the 4th line started the 3rd period because Rogowski scored 30 seconds in. I'm not going to mess with anything, but that is an interesting thought, though. Why the Gensel reference? Oh, just because when we had Gensel in this series, he couldn't do shit. That's all. I don't know how big of a factor it would be in the series, and I'm afraid to change something after 2 straight wins. But I do wonder if we start any of the other lines, instead of the first line being the line that starts every period, if the starting line is switched and we get different players matching up, I'm going to change that second line to our starting line. And then maybe that way Turcotte, Misa, and Caulfield get different matchups against Boston's defense. In theory, that's how it should work. Let's see if it actually works that way. Game number 4. At home, we're up 2-1. Losing game 1 and winning 2 straight. First period. 2-0 Boston. Fabian Lysell and Rasmus Sandin. Second period, 3-0 Boston, a power play goal from the Rask spot, as it was once known. The power play tally for Elias Lindholm, and we are getting goal leads so far. Oh my sweet Christ. Brock Cripps gets his first ever playoff goal. Will that be the start of something? 7 minutes left. It's not looking like it. O'Hara makes it 5-1. Scantlebury 6-1. Pooped on in game number 4, and this series is tied at 2-2. Damn it. Sucks to see Rasmus up there, but it is what it is. You know, in essence, this is the Columbus Blue Jackets challenge. Try to develop people and win before they leave. This is kind of the Blue Jackets challenge. Winning 2 games in a row and changing things up is insane, and that's why I love it. I only changed one small thing, though. One small thing. If we lose this game as well, then it's not my fault. Okay? If we win this next game, then it is my fault. We lose it, it's not my fault. Remember the old Poupon commercials? Oh, yes, the gray Poupon. Do you have any? Game number 5. First period. Okay. Dead even. No goals, 11 shots apiece. Second period. Michael Misa and a power play tally for Alessandro Di Orio with Hampus Lindholm scoring on the power play. We're up 2-1. Maybe our top line was keeping their top line quiet. Maybe they were. Or maybe not. David Pasternak on the power play. No Caulfield yet. No Turcotte yet. Is it overtime? Yes, it is. For the second time in the series. Who will take the 3-2 series lead? That is the question. That is the question. Here we go. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? We need this win here. Oh, man. It's going to be double overtime. Long power play that we can't score on. That's crazy. Double overtime. Double overtime. Which means we jump in and we see how it plays out. Let's do it. Let's do it. This could be a very, very big moment in our history here. Very big indeed. Yeah, we'll put the Bruins in there. I mean, we should be able to tell the difference, right? Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. What's the big deal? What's the big deal? It'll be fine. Oh, we need this win. I thought I hit the A button. Sorry. couldn't help but check back in on the old Twitter thread to see all the Elon nut huggers still getting mad at me. It's very funny. Lockdown defense? Hell no. We're going for the win. We're going for the win, gentlemen. Apologies to the colorblind. And home to Scantlebury. Bruins power play expires. We are back to 5-on-5. Pasternak, loose puck all the way back. Lindholm there to recover. Sandin up ahead for Scantlebury. Going to be the Calder winner this year. Round the back to Lascelles. Pasternak to Sandin. Blocker save. Ivankovic keeps it out. That was scary. Of all people, Sandin. Not who I'd like to see score. All right, face-off win for the Bruins. McAvoy throws a muffin on. Pasta the rebound. Kept out, played out to Haig. Diorio had room up the middle, didn't pass it. Diorio, the one-timer, bounces in the air for Weissblot. Diorio throws one on, kept out again by Swayman. Chances on both sides. Lascelles to Sandin. It's blocked, thank God. McAvoy, Lascelles can't get the shot off. Weissblot's there. Need a big postseason from Ozzy. Up ahead to Diorio. Drysdale stepping up. Drysdale all the way across to Haig. Diorio back to the captain. Caulfield couldn't get to the forehand. Scantlebury. Looking. It goes to McAvoy. He's hit. Turcotte to Caulfield. Caulfield trying to run away from Zacha. Haig scores! The best goal scorer on the team in this series, Nick Haig. We are up 3-2 on the Bruins here in round one.
This is a really smart shot.
There were calls in chat for us to trade this man at the deadline. And now he has scored an overtime winning goal in game number 5. Unreal. The rebuilding Hockey Town legend from a Red Wings series 6-7 years ago. God, I've been doing this for a long time. Nick Haig gets the winner. Right past Charlie McAvoy. 52 shots for the PCPP. And in fairness, it was Cole Caulfield's hustle down the boards. And a great pass to get it to Haig. Used McAvoy. Chess sneaks it in. Frickin' Nick Haig. What the hell is going on in this series just in terms of the players that are actually scoring for us? This has been... Whew. This has been weird, man. Our AHL team's moving on to the second round. Malcolm Spence is our leading scorer right now, point-wise. Haig is in second, tied for second. Spence and Lyndon Lakovic, most goals. Haig has 2. No goals for Caulfield, despite 23 shots. Jesus. Game 6 as we try to close out the series. First period, goalless. Shots were close. Bruins with the slight advantage. Second period, 1-0. What the fuck? Power play goal for the captain. 1-0 lead heading into the third period with a chance to end the game and a chance to end the series. Power play. Extended power play. No goal, though. We did kill time. 4 minutes left. 3, 2, 1. Nick Hague! And the Peg City Penny Pinchers are going to the second round, eliminating the number 1 seed Bruins in 6 games. A 35-save shutout for Ivankovic, and both goals scored by fucking Nick Hague. What the hell, man? I don't even know what to say to that at this point. Jesus. Leading the team in goals and tied for points. Nick Hague. What the fuck? 3 game-winning goals in the series for Nick Hague. He scored 6 goals all year. He had 4 in that series. He has more goals in 6 games than he had in his last, 32 playoff games combined? What the fuck? You know the Jordan meme of, and I took that personally. He fucking did. Clearly. Outrageous. Outrageous. Yeah, I guess you could say the 42 because, yeah, no goals in 10. Jesus. I mean, shit. 43. If you include the Vegas run in 23-24. Unbelievable. He fucking hated that coach, apparently. Like, seriously, we look earlier on this series, or this season. Like, look at those numbers, October to February. Like, he was struggle bussing. We make that coach change, he is a new player. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Now, obviously, we still have some concerns. Your coach was a hockey terrorist. Apparently, we do still have some concerns, right? Turcotte, just 2 points. That's not going to be good enough down the stretch. Cole Caulfield, no goals on 30 shots. We need him to figure it out. We need him to figure it out. Again, this is his second to last year here. We know he's not going to re-sign with us. There's no way. He's going to want way too much money. I mean, he is, the contract is an absolute steal at $5.9 million. He's got to figure it out. He scored 60 frickin' goals, 61 in the regular season. But the last 2 playoffs have left a bit to be desired. 6 goals in his last 20 playoff games. It's got to be better. The Jordan Harris-Brock Cripps pairing got lit the fuck up. So that's a bit concerning. Shout out to Luke Osborne, who was apparently really good. And then Ivankovic, by the end of the series, looked pretty good. Looked pretty damn good. One of the most bizarre series I think we've ever had in any sim. It is worth noting, Ottawa is up 3-2 on Toronto right now. Make that going to game 7. Toronto wins Will it be a third showdown, 3 seasons in a row against the Toronto Maple Leafs, or will we take on the Ottawa Senators? The answer is Ottawa this time. No, wait, not 3 seasons in a row, right? No, it was, because we almost lost to Ottawa in the first round last year. We beat them and then lost to Toronto. So that's also not great that Cole Caulfield's struggling in a series that we barely survived, heading into a series that we barely survived last year. Not ideal. We should be pretty familiar with the Sens team, though. Let's take a look at them. Let's see. Yep, they're pretty familiar, all right. Brady Tkachuk, Tim Stützle, and Drake Batherson. Jakub Andronov with Ivan Ryabkin and Ridley Gregg. Michael Bunting, Josh Norris, and Philip Hedl. Matt Maggio, Stephen Halliday, and Colby Barlow. The defense, Jake Sanderson and Jacob Chikrin. Arya Gabchuk and Tyler Clevin. Jake Bean and Jacob Bernard Docker, the same exact defense they had last year. And their goaltender is still Lukas Dostal, who was a pain in the balls last postseason. Had that 9-18 in the first round loss against us. We knew the Atlantic Division was going to be an absolute nightmare in terms of the playoffs, and that is exactly what we're looking at. I am not going to change a damn thing about the lines, even though I think I could. We're just going to get this series underway. Game 1 versus Ottawa. Let's do this. Please. Please. First period. 1-0 Sens. A shorthanded goal for Ridley Gregg. Not ideal. Second period. Brady Tkachuk and Ridley Gregg. It is 3-0 Sens. This is not the way we wanted to start off a series. Especially on the road and against a team that we had a lot of struggles against last year. Can we at least get a goal? Some sort of momentum builder heading into the next game? We can waste a power play chance. Tonight was just not our night. Game 1 to the Sens, a 29 save shutout for Lukas Dostal. Stars need to get their shit together. I think we got to kick that into gear, personally. We are 12th in goals for per game. That is just not a winning formula. Nick Hague is still, obviously the point leader. We got to make some changes here. We have no choice. I'm going to start with the defense because the goaltending is going to stay the same for the moment. The Harris-Cripps pairing is not working. You could argue that top pairing didn't even necessarily work. Let's go Hague and Cripps, Harris and Drysdale. Hopefully Drysdale doesn't get mad about being on the second pairing. Man, we got a bit of a problem here, don't we? 1 goal for Weissblatt. Still no goals for Caulfield. Let's get pretty crazy about this. Maybe? How crazy do we want to get? Let's go. Lakovic, Misa, Spence, or pick Diorio, Caulfield, Turcotte, Lusterine, and Weissblatt. Spread the wealth a little bit and hope that it works. We got to try something. Game number 2. Can Cole Caulfield figure out how to score goals again, please? First period, 1-1. Michael Bunting and Kevin He. He is him. 20 shots to 3. And it's a 1-1 game. I guess I should be happy that we're out shooting them, but that's a huge wasted opportunity. Second period. We break through. Dominic Orpik and Alex Turcotte. 35 shots to 15 and a 2-goal lead heading into the third. Carter Yakemchuk gets a goal down to a 1-goal lead. Power play for us. We cannot lose this game at this point, please. Josh Norris, 3-3. Another power play. No goals, another power play. We're going to overtime. How the hell are we going to overtime? $51 shots to 28. 3-3. Overtime in game number 2. No goal on an abbreviated power play. No goal for Ottawa either. Dude, we have almost 60 shots. It's been a couple of minutes since we've gotten a shot, though. My God. Is it going to be double overtime in game 2? Yes, it is. 61 shots to 33. 3-3 heading into double overtime. A disastrous situation here. We need to win this game. We absolutely need to win this game. Lucas Dostal might just be our freaking kryptonite, man. He might be.
We are moments away
Okay.
from dropping the puck here on this second
Okay.
overtime. What action it's been tonight, and
Overtime.
for those of you just joining us,
Double overtime.
the next goal
In game 2, can we steal this? Lyndon Lakovic can't get the shot off. Around Sanderson.
have it now.
Drake Batherson
Short pass to
for
Kachuk.
Brady Kachuk. Centering feed. Chikrin. No goal.
How many bodies
Stützle is sent to the ice. One might say flopping. He'd never do that.
looking to make something happen in the offensive
On the boards. Lakovic down low for Spence. Spence can't do anything. Lakovic to Cripps. Hagen. He shoots it wide. Off a deflection.
on the ice. You better keep your head up because
Brady Kachuk.
he's a physical player and he's gonna steamroll
Loses it to Cripps.
to Haig.
Haig up ahead for Diorio. Can't hold on to it.
The Senators gain control of the puck. Ottawa's
This
got it
game,
in
boys.
zone.
Sends with a 1-0 series lead. Here's Kachuk again. Shot. Goes wide.
Tender boy right between the eyes.
Hit the goalie off the mask, according to commentary. Clevin to Chikrin. Chikrin, it's blocked. Second chance, blocked again. Great job by the defense there.
Along the wall.
That forward change out.
Drawn off.
Kachuk, stripped of the puck by Cripps. Turcotte. Don't lose it. He lost it. Kachuk. The worst time for Turcotte to not get that puck out of the zone. Jack Ivankovic saves us there. Damn. Turcotte, Lusterinen, Weissblatt. Gibson is still Anaheim starting goalie. It's Dostal at this point. Face off one. Drysdale up the wall. Good fight for it. Weissblatt. Saved by Dostal. We got to get the fourth line out there for energy purposes. It might be a mistake, but hey, somebody's got to score. Somebody's got to do it. Sens come up with it. Ridley Gregg. The trailer, Yakemchuk can't get the shot off. Now he does. Glove save. Ivankovic. We got to change that defensive strategy here. Big face-off here, boys. Misa win it. No, we can't. Levin to Kemchuk. Ryabkin to Andronov. Back again. Lost in the traffic. Greg to Ryabkin. Back to Greg. Hit as he shot by Harris. Enrique, you handsome devil. How are you? I was in... oh, my God. Good shot. I was in your stream the other day. I didn't get to say hi, though. But I was lurking. I know it's one of those moments where it's just like, ah, shit. However, and you know where this is probably going. The clip of you just flicking the controller across the room. My favorite piece of Twitch content I've seen all year. How often do the AIs take green 1Ts? A fair amount of the time, actually. Oh my God, the boys are gassed. A fair amount of the time. We've definitely seen a couple of green 1T goals. You'll never see in Michigan, though, because they don't know how to do that. Stepping up, Drysdale forced it. What is this, a fucking Eschel game? Wasn't having a good day that day. It happens. Chat still has a clip of me spiking a controller on like Madden 19 or something like that. That still pops up every once in a while, so I understand. Just trap games from both teams. Batherson, good save. Second chance, kept out. Batherson wins it back. And another save. Batherson to Stutzla. We're playing with fire here, boys. Get it out. Whew. Yorio to McCarthy. McCarthy, or pick. I could cry. Yeah, the clip's there in chat. You know, just because I need a break from this game. This is driving me crazy. This was back when I didn't really know what lighting was. And this was the NFC title game in a Lions franchise. And it is 3rd and 7. 1:24 left in the game. All we have to do is get the stop. And we'll have another chance on offense. And instead, Todd Gurley plows his way through 3 people. That wasn't a very good day. How are you whiter? I don't know, man. I don't know. All right. Lusterinen. We need a face-off win here. We need it. Can we win a face-off, man? $60 down the drain. That's... Let's be honest, dude. These things are made out of freaking glued together toothpicks and paper mache anyway. Shout out to Ferris for the resub. Appreciate you being here, Ferris. How are you tonight? Hopefully you can bring us some luck here because we can't score. Turcotte gets face planted. What's Misa's face-off rating? I think an 83. Dude, the trap game back and forth. Turcotte to Weissblatt. Ozzy over to Haig. Lusterinen. Nobody home. Ottawa again. Yeah, we beat Boston in round 1. Oh, dude, Cripps is gassed. Rogowski to he. Zether, we got to get a defensive change out there. Don't turn it over, Simon, at least early, because we knew he'd turn it over eventually. Maggio, shot, rebound. McCarthy got it. Zether to Osborne. Up ahead to Kevin He. Can he be him? Why are we doing nothing but forcing the puck? What is this? Garbage ass Eschel players? Oh my God, they almost scored. All right, it's time to start crashing the nets. It is time to start crashing the net, gentlemen. Okay. We need a face-off win here, please. There we go. What year is this? 2030? 2031? The Ottawa Senators have a 2-0 series lead on the Peg City Penny Pinchers in round 2. As they successfully defend home ice. Dostal steals it. The defensive zone turnovers were brutal. Absolutely brutal. I didn't even see who that was that got leveled there. It was Osborne. "64 shots and a loss in double overtime." It doesn't get much more painful than that. We don't even need to see who the first star of the game is. You already know who it is. We are down 2-0 in this series. We are 8 games into the playoffs. Cole Caulfield has not scored once. I don't know what to do here aside from saying hello to Stubbs. We could put the lines back to how they were and just hope we break through, although we got shut out in game 1. It's not Jack's fault at all. Of course, Harris has had a rough postseason. Is franchise in a decent spot right now? Yes. There are some things, of course, that would be nice to be changed, but nowhere near as many controversial aspects to the game like we've seen in Ultimate Team or the SHL for that matter. So it's in a pretty good spot. Kevin He only has a goal. Rogowski. I mean, none of those guys have been that bad. 8 games. Dude, he scored 61 fucking goals. He has no goals in the playoffs. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, Rick, I can't remember the last time I've been playing this game for this long after launch, I think Caulfield down to the third line. I mean, it just doesn't seem to be a great answer right now. It really doesn't. Let's run with this, I guess. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I'm just throwing anything I can at the wall here. Try and get Cole Caulfield going. I mean, he's still on the power play. Game 3, we lose this one. I mean, again, it took a 3-1 comeback to beat Ottawa in Game 7 last year. It's not looking too good. First period. Michael Misa on the power play. Ozzy Weissblot. 2-0 lead early on in game number 3. That certainly helps. Second period. Goal apiece. Jake Sanderson on the power play. Dominic Orpik. 26 shots to 16. Brady Tkachuk scores. Down to a 1-goal lead. Power play. No goal for us. Power play for the Sens. No goal for them. Another power play for the Sens. No goal. So 5-on-3. 8 minutes left. Now 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Can we hold on? Please. Thank God. The home team is yet to lose. We take game 3, 3-2. Good game from Misa. Good game for Jack in goal. All right, we're not dead yet. We're not dead yet. But Dostal is, man, he is a problem. Our AHL team is going back to the third round in the Calder Cup playoffs, looking to make it 3 straight championships. We'll see if they can do so. Not going to change anything for game 4, but as we know, if we lose this one, we're in pretty big trouble. We need a win here. First period. Jesus. 3-1. Weissblot, Luostarinen, and Turcotte. Ryabkin, the lone goal for Ottawa. It is 3-1. I need to put up fucking missing posters for Cole Caulfield. Second period. 3 more goals for the penny pinchers. Misa, Diorio, and Lyndon Lakovich. 6-1. Still no goals from Cole Caulfield. Please. I might have to change who the fucking top shooter is on the power play at this point. The puck is just not going in for him. We are going to win this game. We are going to tie this series up at 2 wins apiece. 6-1, the final score. Cole Caulfield be damned. Ivankovic playing very well. Cripps with the basket of apples. And Lusterinen, 3rd star of the game. Not bad. Does he at least have 14 assists? He does not, Fox. He does not. As this, Jamie Drysdale is our leading scorer with 9 points. We've won 2 in a row. Not changing anything. Game 5. Let's go. Let's go. First period. Goalless. Shots were very, very close. Second period. 1-0 Ottawa. 49 seconds left in the period. Stephen Halliday gets the goal. Gives the Sens the lead. Cole Caulfield, where are you? Power play. Lyndon Lakovich has tied the game at 1-1. Where is Cole Caulfield? Please. We are going to overtime in game number 5. 41 shots to 27. Cole Caulfield, come home. Please. Power play for Ottawa. No goal. Come on. 10 minutes down. Will it be another double overtime in this series? 3 minutes left. 1. Double overtime again. We lost the last time in game number 2. Can we win this time? We're wearing the alternate. Get that oxidization going on with the jersey. That little hint of green. Or maybe some kind of teal. Here we go. This is a big, big game. Puck drop, Sens win the draw. Spence, a good pick. Lyndon Lakovich has had a really good series so far. Round the back to Spence. Nick Hague finds Cripps. Can't get the shot off clean. Kachuk trying to counter. Diorio has it. Hague to Spence. Cripps to Lakovich. Didn't shoot that. He should have. Cripps blocked. Pinballs around. Dostal to save. Good looks, but hesitation to pull the trigger. Not a big fan of that. Toki, what's going on? Yes, you will, eventually. I gotta decide if I want to start uploading 2 series at once. Face-off win for Misa. We are the Peg City Penny Pinchers because essentially this challenge is having an internal cap. The most we can have players signed to is equivalent to 6% of the cap, which right now, a few years into the challenge, 6 years now, he red timed it. Is about $6.3 million is the most that we can spend on a player. He fucking red timed it. Misa the Cripps. Can he find that pass across? No, he can't. He finds Orpik here, though. To Weissblatt. Weissblatt to Cripps. Saved by Dostal. How? He's insane. He might end up with another 60 save game. This is unreal. Orpik to Cripps. Now to Caulfield. Caulfield stepping around. Can he find his first goal? No. Dostal the save. Oh my God. Boys, just put the pressure on at this point. All out. All out. We play to win. Face off one. Drysdale to Harris. Lukovic to Drysdale. Back to Harris. Diorio. Saved by Dostal. Too much movement in terms of players ending up on their offhand. Just not playing smart to, get it onto the strong side. Another face-off here in the O-zone. We win it. Harris to Drysdale. Full pressure. Lukovic turns it over right to Ridley Gregg. Gregg still fighting. Drysdale able to take it away. Up to Malcolm Spence. Lyndon Lukovic takes the hit. Can't keep it. Bunting over to Norris. Josh Norris. It's broken up. Spence to Diorio. He's gassed. Diorio pushing through. Saved by Dostal. Norris the Bunting blocker save. Caulfield. Now Turcotte. The Lusterinen. Saved by Dostal. Josh Norris takes a big hit from Harris. Lusterinen and Lusterinen, I've heard both, but there he is. Can't hold on to it. Loose puck. Halliday off the bench. Jake Bean able to dump that in. McCarthy there to find Osborne. Up to Kevin He. Now Zether. Zether to Rogowski. Kevin He. Glove save. Save number 59. A critical draw here. Nick Hague can't get the shot off. Batherson able to hold on and lead it out of the zone. Second game of the series where we've had 60 shots. Glove save. Brady Tkachuk nearly ended this game. That was incredibly close. Face off won by Misa. Hague turns it over. Chychrun back into the zone. Batherson fires one. On. Rock Cripps gets it up the board. Space for Orpik. Dominic Orpik to Misa. 60 saves for Lukas Dostal. My God. He can't keep getting away with it. Our fourth line is out. Rogowski versus Stützle. Stützle wins the faceoff. Drake Batherson finds Sanderson. Blocker save. Full pressure for Ottawa off of one shot. Batherson, another save. Hague finds Zether trying to get the puck out. He'll dump it in. Smart move. Good pressure here on Chychrun, but I elected to go for the line change. Trouble for Batherson. Chuck there too. Sanderson ends up with it. Finds Stützle. Stützle to Sanderson. Unbelievable save for Jack Ivankovic. Looked like off the stick. And sent that puck to the moon. You're so athletic, you make those kind of saves. Jesus. Wow. Not often they give you the triple replay on a save. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Ryabkin versus Diorio. Ryabkin wins it. Chychrun steps in, another save. Drysdale to Spence. Malcolm Spence gets around one and a green one-timer. I think it was blocked. To the point. Drysdale, glove saved. Oh, stop. He's unbeatable. I swear he's unbeatable. The one goal must have been an own goal. Face off one by Misa. Drysdale. Jordan Harris, the deflection doesn't go. Full pressure, but they immediately get it out. And drawn off. Back to the forehand. Circles, centers, and gets a great shooting opportunity. That one doesn't go either. Here's Misa. Misa blocked or pick. Can't tuck it. And drawn off. Gets around the defender. And drawn off to Clevin. Save and own goal by Weissblock. The Ottawa Senators have a 3-2 series lead.
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck, and he fires it past the tender.
It ends on an own goal right in front of Spartacat. As Ozzy Weissblock tried to pick up the puck and pots it right past Ivankovic. One loss away from being booted in the second round again. 63 shots, 62 saves. For Dostal, still no goals for Cole Caulfield.